Hi, I'm Drew from CryptoBrewology.com for Mr. Beer. Today I'm going to show you how to properly care for and clean your keg and bottles using the Craftmeister Oxygen Brewery Wash available from MrBeer.com. Let's get clean. It's very important to wash and rinse your keg after you've bottled your beer. Some gunk, mostly yeast and some bits of hops left over after fermentation, can build up around the inside of the keg. If this stuff is left too long, it can really be a pain to get off. Cleaning the bottles is equally important. Just rinsing the sediment out is not enough. Those beer and yeasty smells will hang in there, and that means there's more than meets the eye still left in the bottle. They need to be clean. It's best to thoroughly clean and rinse everything after use. This way, they're ready to go for next time. Then next time, all you have to do is sanitize. As I mentioned, I'll be using Mr. Beer's Craftmeister Oxygen Brewery Wash. If you don't have that, you can wash your equipment with liquid hand soap in warm water with a soft cloth. Take care not to scratch or scuff the inside of the keg, and never use scouring pads, wire brushes, or abrasives when you clean. Yep, I said liquid hand soap. I know it sounds strange, but they are safe to use. Just make sure you use non-scented, non-lotion, and no antibacterial stuff. The less fancy, the better. Avoid using liquid dish soaps. Some have stuff added to cut grease and rinse clean. That can leave a film on your equipment that may affect the flavor of your next batch of beer, so steer clear of those. The Mr. Beer keg and bottles are not dishwasher safe and can actually melt and deform when exposed to high temperatures, about 140 degrees or above, so no dishwasher, and avoid using very hot water. Oxygen-based cleaners like OxiClean are a good option too. Just make sure to avoid fragrance. But your very best bet is Craftmeister. It's designed for use in the brewing industry, and it works like a champ. What I've done is add 1 scoop, or about a tablespoon, of Craftmeister Oxygen Wash to a 1-gallon jug. Then I fill it with warm water. I have a glass jug, but a plastic water jug will do the trick. We'll use this jug to fill the keg, and I'll explain why. In order to thoroughly clean the keg, we'll need to first disassemble the spigot so it can be cleaned separately. This will allow those areas of the keg that were covered by the spigot to be cleaned as well. With the spigot off, we just can't pour water in the top hole because it'll run right back out the spigot hole. So we'll turn this keg on its side with the measuring lines on the bottom and the spigot hole on the top. And we'll pour water through the top hole, which is now facing the side. You might have to tip the keg a little bit. My glass jug has a longer neck, so it's easy to get in there. Bring the water up just to the edge of the hole. Then screw on the cap. Slosh the keg around over the sink just like you do when sanitizing. Be sure to keep your hand over the hole where the spigot was so solution doesn't splash out. After you've sloshed the keg, let it sit for at least 5 minutes in the solution. Then drain it and rinse it thoroughly with cool water. Then you can set it aside to dry. Use about 1 teaspoon of Craftmeister or similar oxygen-based cleanser for each 1 liter Mr. Beer bottle. Add cleaner to the bottle and fill it halfway with warm water. Cap it and shake it vigorously to coat the inside, then let it sit for 5 minutes. Finally, drain it, then rinse it thoroughly. Tip it bottom up to let it drip dry. Another option is to mix the solution up right in your sink using 1 tablespoon of cleaner per gallon. This way you can submerge your bottles right in there and the caps and let them soak for 5 minutes, drain it, then rinse them and you're done. After everything is dry, store it until you're ready to brew your next batch of Mr. Beer. I keep mine in the original Mr. Beer box that came with my kit, but anywhere that's clean, dry, and out of the way is perfect. That's all there is to it.